somebody subscribed, it does that. So I can keep track, cause I can know.
Yeah, true that. Alright, we're gonna start this. So, yo, I have 77 subs now. I had 76 a while ago. That's what's up. Hold on. We're gonna wait until people start joining in to actually say some stories. Alright, Brutus. Alright, Brutus.
Yo, can you guys wait like a couple seconds real quick? I have to do something really fast.
Yeah,
I'll be back. It's gonna be fast.
We haven't started yet. There's no one watching.
Better hurry up.
Oh, Emily's watching. Hi, Emily. We're doing the Scary Story podcast now. Live stream. We're just waiting on mods real quick. We're doing it. I'm just waiting for other people to join. You know what I mean? You know, it's still. How was trolling? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know, we got someone pretty good. Yo, 2 people watching. Welcome everybody. This is a Scary Story live stream. Just give us a second to let everyone come in fresh. Just come in here. Enjoy it. So just please be patient. We're trying to get everyone in here as soon as possible. We're doing this. So just give us a little bit of time, but we will supply out with the content. Don't worry. Just give us a little bit of time. All right. Just a little bit of time. That's all we need. So we ask. Okay, I gotta get some few people in here. Alright.
Alright, I'm back. I just got myself a new chair because my other chair was like.
I get you. Yo, Margarita, what you doing?
Eating ass.
Yo, watch your language, boy.
Oh, you live streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
BRB in 5 minutes. Alright, Emily. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. You should troll more
Emily's
often.
there?
Yes, we should, and we're gonna be doing it.
Hi, Emily.
Your crush is calling you.
Shut up.
You do, bro.
Calm down, dude.
Hey,
no,
you do, bro.
I have a girlfriend. You want to see her? I'll send you a picture of her. Bet.
Yo, 4 people watching. Yo, welcome to the Scary
don't
Story
subscribe. Disubscribe him from saying that.
Oh my god. Welcome to the Scary Story live stream. We haven't started yet. We're just waiting for everyone to join in. It's still fresh. The lab is still fresh. Just give it a little bit of time. We're gonna be coming in. Yo, welcome. I saw somebody else join. Yo, we're doing the Scary Story live stream. But just give us a little bit of time.
I just sent it to you. My girlfriend.
Okay, bro, it's chill. I believe you.
And you can show.
Yo, 6 people watching. Welcome, everybody. Okay, alright, so we're gonna start this already since we already have 6 people watching. So let's start this. Alright, so who's gonna start off? First of all, I wanna know who's gonna start off. You, Margarita, or what?
You.
Me?
Yes, you don't. Yeah, you, cause you're the one that's you're the it's your YouTube channel.
Alright, you're right. I'm gonna start it off, guys. Alright. Alright, so let me start it off, alright? Alright, let's get in the game first. Let's get in the game and then, get in the spirit. Cause, everybody knows Margarito likes to clap cheeks. Alright. Let's see. A good story. Oh, this is a good one. Alright, y'all ready for this one? Okay, so. Oh, wait, I have to wait. We're in game chat. This loading screen is a little messed up a little bit, So we got this. Alright, so. This one happened when I was little. I was around 12. Yo, who's loud? Who's playing that video in the back, man? Yo, shh. Okay, I'm about to say my story. So, this one had to happen when I was like 12, 11, bro. One of those times. And this was a time where I was like really rebellious. Like, I would always go out like with friends, and like these weren't like good friends either, bro. Like You know what I mean? So, but like we'll go, you know, we all chill. So we had this like big neighborhood, right? And we were all the people there, like we were all like friends and stuff. We're all hanging around, you know what I mean? We did a lot of crazy stuff. So it was one night we were there. We were just doing some like juvenile stuff, right? And like we're not. There was this like back road behind our like our road or whatever, and it was basically covered with woods and stuff. And there was a spot we had where it was like kind of like circled around, right? It looked like to throw a bonfire kinda. We had a spot like that, so we'll go and we'll chill there, all of us, being 11, 13, 14 years old at the time, just us just chilling. We were there, and we were probably there for like a long time. I'm pretty sure we were there until like 2 or 1 in the morning, dude. It was pretty late. Which was weird because like we never really paid much attention to it, but like when we were all there chilling or whatever, we hear like footsteps like going kind of like around us, right? So we would hear that, but we would be like, nah, man, it's like an animal probably, so we didn't really care. And there was a lot of us, so it was like, if it was somebody, mess with us and see what happens, you know what I mean? It was a lot of us, so it wasn't like something that we were scared, but like it was like, there's a lot of us, so no one's gonna really mess with us, But which was weird, everyone left, on their own accord. Like everyone went with their own group, I guess. Like afterwards, they wanted to leave. So I left with like only like 3 other people, when the time I left. So we're walking, and it's like dark, dude. Like 2 in the morning, right? 2, 1 in the morning, and it's like dark, and we're walking like literally in the woods just to go to our neighborhood, and we have to walk like some distance. And that's when we kind of like we hear like crying, right? Like low key, like we hear freaking crying. We're like, yo, like what's going on? You know what I mean? Like you're like, who's that? So none of us were brave enough at least to go check it out, and I don't think we were that stupid at the time. I mean, honestly, nowadays I probably will check it out, mainly because I'm that stupid. But all of us being kids, we were like, nah, man, let's not check it out, so we didn't check it out. We actually just ignored it. But like it felt like it was getting closer as more as it went. So we started just kind of like walking faster until like the point where it got like so close where it seemed like it was like right behind you. So we're like, nah, man, let's make a run for it. We start running, and we're running, right? And we can hear like someone running behind us, so we're like, oh shit, like we're like, oh crap, we gotta go, And I remember this, we left one guy behind. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go back. He was mad. Like the next day, he was mad because we left him behind. But I mean, I didn't go back, man. I was like, nah, dude. So I freaking ran, and we left him behind, and I didn't even notice until like we all like the next day we called each other like, yo, what happened? But yeah, no, we were running, and you can like, you start, like hearing like people running behind you, and I ran a little more distance than everyone else because I was trying to go to my house, not their house. No, I was trying to go to my house, and man, that was like probably the scariest, like one of the scariest like encounters that I had. That was like, yo, like that's creepy. But yeah, the next day that guy was mad because we left him there. Like he fell. He said that like he felt like someone like was like grabbing his feet. Like he was like trotting. Like he was like trying to get away. And he didn't hang with us afterwards. Like he basically told us to us to go like screw off. Basically, he didn't want to hang out with us afterwards. But yeah, that was probably one of the scariest like moments of my life. That I'm like, yo, like I probably could have died. It was probably like somebody, but like I would never know because I didn't turn around. I didn't want to turn around. But yeah. Why are y'all so quiet? Oh my god. I didn't even react or nothing, dude. Oh my god.
Like, nah, I'm like muted. You didn't hear. I thought you hear me. But I was like, oh shit.
No, the whole point is to react to the damn story. Like I feel like I'm getting ignored here. Margarita, I'm gonna kick you out, bro, if you keep doing that. You're supposed to be talking with me. You're more quiet than they are.
Cause I'm listening.
Oh, talk back. Yesterday when
Yeah, that was a
Queen, all
good
of us
story,
were
though.
there. We were talking at the same time. Like, we were like talking like, yo, word? Like,
I think you heard me burp though.
I heard someone, yeah, I think I heard it burp. I'm not sure.
That reminds me of like driving at like 2 a.m. in the morning. You know that dog road that we usually take to Nicole's house?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
I hate that road, dude. Like, every time I drive through it, I feel like like a ghost lady is gonna pop up out of nowhere, or like death. Like, I feel like I'm gonna see death. Like, well, if I go in that road, like legit.
No, I do remember driving one time alone. It was like around 3 a.m. in the morning, something like that. I was leaving Nicole's, and I drove down the door road, and once I passed the cemetery, I look in my rearview mirror and I see like someone walking by. I was like, oh hell no! I fucking gunned it. I was gone. I was like, no, I ain't returning it. I fucking I've driven that back road ever since.
Yeah, no, dude, I would have been mad. Hey, you know what? You're lucky, bro, because like the cars that I was driving was like trucks, and they weren't that fast. Like, you have a Mustang, bro. You were hauling ass. You know, you go out of there, you. So
I just
yeah.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I said no.
Yeah. No,
Whoa, is that real? Or are you just like lying?
No.
But yeah. Any of y'all have any stories or not? Hey, that reminds me. Hey, hold on. That reminds me of another one, dude. Oh, yo. Okay, I'm not actually paying attention to the game, guys, just to let you know. But
Oh my god.
I don't even know where you died though.
Look at freaking DM squad. I was trying to switch the party jack because freaking
Let me read
dumbass
the comments real
epic.
quick. Thanks, me, little, Jello. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I was freaking changing the party because I was telling this dude. But no, I thought y'all all near me, but y'all all behind.
I'm not paying attention, bro. I'm trying to say scary stories here.
I know. Just up here watching.
But no, that will have to remind me of like, it was when I think Dawson was there. Oh yeah, Dawson was there, and let me tell you why it was crazy, right? It was because we didn't know where we were, dude. Like, I can't really tell you if we were like near the Callisburg like road or
Yo, shoot that wall right here. He's in there.
Hold on. Oh my god, I'm like focusing right now. Oh my god. Yeah, he got me down. Okay, so anyway, like I'm saying, I didn't know where I really was. Like I said,
How you got the Reaper pickaxe in your trash?
it could have honestly, it's probably like the Callisburg road, dude. But
Yo, go home. What are you doing dancing?
yo, be quiet, bro. It doesn't matter about the game. Just chill. It's not a gameplay video, like it's live stream, bro. It's, you know, but hold on.
So let's go to playground.
But we need to make it interesting, bro. Chill. But anyway, you know, like it was scary because like I said, like we didn't know where we were. You know, so I think it was his cousin Brittany driving. I'm not sure. We were driving. We were going to a friend's house. We were gonna meet him or whatever, and we got lost because we didn't know where we were. You know, we didn't know where his house was, and it came on the GPS, but it took us to a cemetery, like legit. And ironically, right? Okay. Oh, hold on, I gotta wait. Ironically, we went to a cemetery, and ironically, bro. Oh my God, they're still in the game.
Yeah, no, they're still in the game.
Yeah, no. Ironically, dude. Here we go to playground since he's over there. Ironically, dude, that once we went to the cemetery that it took us to, the truck starts malfunctioning, dude. You know that truck they used to have that you used to have to go and save me, and like give me yes, like dude, tell me why. We're driving and we get led to a freaking cemetery, dude. The truck dies, dude, just like that. Dude, the faces on everybody, bro. I would never forget this, bro. Everyone's face went dead, dude. Nobody said anything. Nobody even wanted to get out, bro, to even, like, see what was wrong with the truck, dude. I didn't want to get out, but you were like, you know what? We got to, bro, because we just can't stay here. Like, you know what I mean? So, we got out, And we told the girls, I was like, yo, lock the door, because if we start running, yo, yeah, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but we're gonna run, we're gonna run, you know. But yeah, so we're like looking, and we're holding the you know, the trunk open. No, not the trunk, the freaking
Okay.
yeah, we're holding it open or whatever, and like you know we have a flashlight, and we're just there like looking over our shoulders, like yo, it's a cemetery, and it's like late at night, and we're all there, and dude, one of the girls starts, you know, like yo, let's go, and we're like yo, what's going on? And she's like yo, I just saw somebody walking in the cemetery, and we're like yo, we can't even turn on this truck, so you know they try to turn it on. And for some miracle, dude, they turn it on, and you know we're like, yo, let's go. So we get in and we start like driving, and you can see there was like people, like when you like look back, there was people, dude, right there, dude. Like there was freaking like people coming out of the dark, dude, and you can barely see them through the light of the of the tailgate. Yeah, dude, we're like, yo, I was like, at first, like at the time, we're like, yo, they could have killed us, bro. There was like some people. But like, now we're thinking about it, we're like, yo, like, was it ghost or people? Like, at this point, it's like, yo, what was it? But yeah, that
reminds me of something Riley showed me one time. He went to a cemetery and he looked at the dates and he looked at the name, but it wouldn't let him type the name fully because
what? Because what?
it wouldn't let him search it up because of the fact that it kept typing sevens. Seven, just pure sevens, nothing else. It wouldn't let him. He sent me a video about it too. I was like, what the fuck?
Hold on, let me read comments real quick. Okay, Sinister Girl put Jello A. Sinister Girl, welcome everybody. Sorry that I'm not talking. I'm just over here saying getting into the scare story thing.
I'm live.
Emily put face reveal. Yo, face reveal, everybody. Put face reveal if you want a face reveal soon. For 100 subscribers, I'll be doing face reveal. Gotta go. I am going to get some I'm gonna get some nightmares tonight. I'm sorry, Emily, if you are, but thank you for watching. Have a good night. Epic, yo, what's up, man? Welcome. Hope you're gonna watch the whole night. If not, stay here for a little bit. All right. So, what were you saying, dude?
Oh, me?
You? Yeah, you say you're about to say something. It reminds you of something.
Fuck. No, yeah. That reminds me of a time, when, I believe I was, 13 or 14 years old. I'm not sure. This is at the time when I was dating Joe's sister, Christian. Is it the fact, we went to the cemetery. I said, hell no. Like, Dakota was there. I'm pretty sure he was. I was like, Dakota, hold my hand. I was literally scared shitless.
Tell me why. Why is it when me, you, Dawson, or Dakota, all of us are together, we do something that's like creepy, bro, like scary?
It's stupid, like we're just stupid.
we're all just stupid. And you know what? And like at the time, it's like we all agree to it, and you agree to it too, because at the time it's like yeah, but like, once we do it, we're like, why did we did that? That was like so dumb,
We're just that stupid.
Yeah, we just. Don't do what we did, guys. We'll go ahead.
What's your YouTube channel?
Karma Punisher. My gamer tag. Without the underscores and stuff, just Karma Punisher. Alright, we'll go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Margarito. Finish your story.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I forgot who it was, but I was scared shitless. I was like, dude, I was literally like, dude, I'm gonna stay right behind you because if anything comes out, you're gonna hit first, not me. I just chose to go because everyone else was going.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be alone at the house. Oh, and it reminds me, you know how Riley lives? Okay, I'm not sure if you know Riley or any of that shit. I'm pretty sure you do.
I know where he lives.
He lives at a cemetery. Literally at nighttime, you can hear footsteps, like around 3 a.m. in the morning.
Dude,
like,
someone's
literally there.
Yeah.
It sucks. Especially if you're sleeping, like, right in the fucking couch.
Dude, I wouldn't want to stay there. You know what? I never said anything, but, like, it always creeped me out to be at Joe's house. Like sleeping there. Like
Oh, yeah.
one time I had to sleep.
You know.
I had to sleep. In his living room. I hated it, bro. I didn't want to. Like, it creeped me out because every time like we were like it was late, we were all alone. I felt like someone was looking at me, bro, all the time, bro, and I never like shook
I
that
hate
feeling
sleeping
off.
on fucking ass.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I love Joe. Joe's her best bud, but like it always freaked me out, bro. I never said anything though, cause I didn't want them to be like, yo, man, you know, you're a little girl or something, you know, like. But I always thought that his house was scary. Like, I don't know what it was from it, bro. Like, it always gave me a bad feeling. Like again, and then they asked me like, hey, like, why don't you hang out with us no more? That's kind of a little bit of why, but you know, like it scares me, man. You know, like, but yeah, his house really did scare me a lot, dude. It scared me a lot. But yeah. I said a story yesterday. I don't know if you want to hear it. It was about where I used to live right there with my mom. It was a house right there, and it was time they went to Houston. I guess I'll say it because some people.
Yeah, I remember that. Tell me about it.
Well, I'll say it again because a lot of viewers right now they weren't watching yesterday. So let me just say, say it real quick. So what happened was my stepdad's uncle had died. He passed away, and he was like, hey, we're going to Houston. Do you want to go? Do you want to stay? I was like, yeah, no, I'll stay. Mainly because I wanted to stay and like, play, Fortnite Destiny at the time with Dawson. I want to hang out. And then I was thinking about throwing a party, low-key. I was like, yo, like, I'm home alone. What's up? But, I didn't do that, though. But, that day I did hang out with Dawson. And when I came home, I was in a live stream, actually.
What are you doing, douchebag?
I was yo, what are you doing? But anyway, at the time, I'm pretty sure I was live streaming it. If I like ever try to find it, I'll find like the stream where it happened. So, but what happened was I started hearing noises, right? Like stuff being moved and stuff, and like I'm like, you know what? Like I didn't pay much attention to it because I'm like, oh, it's probably the cat, like the cat. You remember that cat we used to have? Yeah, I was like, it's probably the cat, I shouldn't worry about it. So I didn't worry about it at all. Like I didn't even think about it. And then I got off, you know what I mean? Like I'm off the stream, I played a little bit, then I got off and I'm there on my phone. And I heard another noise, and then I'm like, then I thought about it, I was like, oh, again, it's the cat. And then I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, wait, we don't even have that cat no more, dude. You don't even have the dog inside. So I started like low-key like flipping, right? Like I started like flipping. I'm like, yo, like am I literally like legit witnessing this? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, yo, like what's going on? Like why now? And all the times has to be when I'm home alone, So again, like I don't even want to get out of my room, and all the lights are off too because I had turned them all off. Now all the lights are off. I don't even want to leave my room. But I'm like, you know what? I gotta make sure the doors are locked or whatever. Cause you know how, it's over there. Someone breaks in, someone's gonna kill me. No one's gonna hear me scream. And so, and Dawson ain't gonna run to my house to save me. Knowing Dawson. But so I checked. I checked the light. I checked everything. I turned on some lights and stuff. And again, like that whole night kind of felt like unease. Like like it didn't feel comfortable being there. So the whole time I'm there and I'm like, yo, it's like, it's like creeping me out. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed, So I go to sleep actually pretty fast. I was on my phone a little bit texting, and I fell asleep pretty fast actually. And later on that night, I felt like I woke up, I heard noises and something had hit me. And I don't know if you ever been to like the last room I had, because you remember my old room, right? Well, I had a new one afterwards. It was the one in the front, and I had a cabinet there, and that's where I had my phone charging up there. Remember my blue speaker? Well, that speaker and both the phone, they hit me, and they were over there charging. I had my stuff charging. So I'm like, at the time I'm like, yo, like what is this doing here? And then I'm thinking about, I'm like, yo, did this shit, like, does this, like, really just hit me? You know what I mean? I was like, yo, this is, like, literally got thrown at me. So, like, I'm there, and I'm, like, trying not to panic myself, because I'm like, yo, I am home alone. At the time, I wasn't, like, that good with, like friends with Dawson, so, like, you know, I wouldn't, like, it wasn't, like, good enough friendship for me to tell him, yo, let me go to your house, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was at the time where we had met each other, like, all of us barely, and so I'm there and I'm like, yo, like, this is, you know, but I'm like, whatever. So I try to go back to sleep, and eventually I do, you know, but I kept waking up in the middle of the night, and like I faced the wall, right, of my room, and I didn't like look, you know, behind me until it was like, you know, like already daytime, bro, and I was like, yeah, bro, nah. And I had gone to my parents' room, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna stay there for the whole night. And yeah, I stayed up there. I put the TV, and I keep hearing like even afterwards, I kept hearing like footsteps and stuff, like, you know, them being like outside, you know, my room. And I was like, yo, stop, like, yo, like, leave me alone, you know, like, I'm not trying to die. But yeah, you know, like, it was pretty crazy, you know, it was definitely like really scary. I should have texted. I should have called you and be like, "Yo, man, come over here to my house." Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was on a Saturday too. You could have probably done it.
If I didn't have my license back then, I probably would have been able to make it.
Oh yeah, you didn't have your license back then, actually. Never mind.
I still would have made it though. I'm just like that.
Yeah, you just clutch it like that, bro. That's it.
Huh? Apparently they call 3 o'clock the devil's hour or some shit like that.
Yeah, they do a lot. Yo, I'm getting a phone call. Yo, I'm getting. All right, hold on.
Well, who's next?
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're about to get someone else in here in the stream.
Chris.
Yeah, dude. No, another thing I said last night too in the stream, I was like, man, like I remember that a lot of crazy stuff happened when I was a kid, dude. Like a lot of like, you know, scary stuff, you know. Like, yo, like a lot of scary stuff had happened, you know, as a kid. Like, you don't even think about it. Like, you know, like my family had told me that I did a lot of scary stuff as, like, you know, as a kid. Like, they had said that apparently I had, you know, I'll talk to a wall. And you know, I was like, yo, for real, like, word. You know, that, you know, it's scary. It's like, yo, like, kids do a lot of crazy, like, scary stuff. And it's true though. It's true.
Your alarm going off.
Huh. I did not know that. Nah, that's fucking creepy though.
Alright, yo, everybody back out. Everybody back out.
Nah, I'm not trying to do back out.
It came with your TV right there.
Alright, we're all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm live streaming too.
Oh, you too? Alright, I'm gonna have to get...
It's called Scary Live Stream.
Alright, no. Alright, everybody in the comments. I'm about to read some comments real quick.
No,
Why'd
kick
you
him.
kick me?
Kick
Yeah,
him.
cause I'm about to get someone else in here, bro, and you're really not saying anything.
Yep.
I need a balance. I need a
Hater
balance.
was hating.
I need a
Yeah,
balance.
I was saying stuff. I said a couple things. I wasn't like you didn't even say no word.
Okay, why does that matter?
Hold on, bro.
Because I was
it's just-
here,
I
and
have to
I'm part of
balance the
him.
thing.
So
I have like a lot of people that want to do it too.
yeah, so get the hell out.
Yo, bro, chill. Not even being mean, bro, but it's true, bro. Like I got to. You gotta balance it out. I'm in the party. Do you want? Do you what you do? We did okay. And are you going to play Friday 13th? It's downloading it for me.
I said
Yeah,
let's play
bro.
13th.
Alright,
So
Emily.
we'll play 13th.
Nah, bro. Hold on. Not yet. Alright, Bruto. I'm sorry, man, but I'm in a replace you, man.
I'm good.
Alright, man. It was good having you, though. It was good having you in the stream, bro. Okay, we're waiting for this guy. Yo, who's doing that? That's so annoying. Yeah.
I'll stop. It just feels
Yo,
so good just
yo,
clicking on it.
Thanks for the 2 likes, guys. Yo, whoever liked, yo, thank you.
I liked.
Yo, thanks, man. Yo, if I can get another like, yo, everyone put face reveal if you want me to do a face reveal for 100 subs. Once I hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
doing
put
it.
that, but I already seen. But all right, cause that's already my face. Psych, I'm playing with y'all. I want to see his face too. So I'm gonna put that in the chat right now.
Put that in the chat. Alright, I gotta have my boy, my boy to join.
Face for real. Please, face reveal.
Just so you know, I'm watching your stream.
Alright, bro.
What the heck? Where'd he come from?
Who?
Him. He just said, just let you know. I'm watching the stream and he left. I was like, oh. You got 6 people watching you, Lucky. I only got 1. If you guys want to hold my nuts. Oh snap, I said on stream.
Hey, what tú tienes el charger de Andrea?
Which one?
The white one.
Hey, it's back.
Emily.
Yo,
Who's
Andy
these people
joined.
joining the party?
We can't put him there because we have to wait for this guy for the stream. Oh man, yo, he's taking too long.
Alright.
I'm gonna stream away. The scare story thing.
I'm about to see that video you told me about.
Fuck Margarito.
Which one is it?
Yeah, ahí está.
No lo estoy viendo.
Yeah. Dude, that video is bad, dude. Don't even describe it in the stream, bro.
Which one?
Hey, can we go to party real quick? Yo.
Wait.
Can you go to party?
Did you kick him? Ah! Ow! Ow! Oh! No! Oh my God! Holy shit!
Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to go to game chat. I mean, the thing, dude. Oh my, we're gonna have to. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're out here. Alright, yo, man, I had a boy. You know, I was trying to get him to play before everyone else started joining. But yo, man, my bad, bro. I know you have Xbox, but alright, let's do this. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, everybody. If you have stories, you get your turn. But I guess I've already been saying some stories, Margarito too. Whoever wants to throw one out there, whoever has one, who wants to be brave enough to do it, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Yo, okay, so all right, so I guess Margarita, are you gonna want? Are you gonna want to hit it? You have another story or what, Margarita? You do? Oh man, watch your mouth, boy. Yeah, it is, dude. I don't even want to watch it like, anymore, like ever. Yeah. Uh, well, I guess nah, it's fine, it's fine. I guess I'll put another. I'll say another one. I'll say another one.
Can
Yeah.
I try telling a
All
scary
right,
story?
all right. Well, if it's scary, if you want to go ahead, come on, go ahead, say it.
This one's kind of long,
Yeah.
and I got this from the internet because mostly I don't have any scary stories.
The internet.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all right. If it's scary, go ahead. Let's see what you got.
All right, this is like one of those YouTube videos.
You trash. Get out of here. Nah, just.
What? I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. It's
All right.
like one of them, but it's not like one of them.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
This one is called Making Toast. I was making toast late one night, facing the kitchen bench, eating for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Cleaned up and turned around, and every single cupboard door and cutlery drawer were open. They were all closed when I went into the kitchen, and there was no way anyone could have snuck in and done it because I was home alone. I also didn't hear them open at the time. I didn't open it in the
I'm
time
scared.
I was there. I was, oh my god, I was there scared the shit out of me. So I froze,
Hey.
I let out, no, this is 13, this is what it said. So I froze, let it register for a few seconds, then calmly closed everything and went back to my room to hide until daylight. One of the few weird things I've been doing.
I'm scared.
Yo, shut up, bro. All right, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of boring. Let me just put it out there. Hold on.
I kind of thought something more, but no, that was good.
I got a story. I don't know if it's scary, but
Oh my god, stop.
scary enough for you guys.
I'm trying to kill you.
Hi, Emily. I'm gonna mute everybody. Bro, I could talk to
Emily.
Emily. Say. What up, Emily?
This game is pissing me off. 100%.
Oh, I just got kicked out.
Well,
Well,
Yeah, bro, I might be playing with my little brother because he's trash and he don't know how to play, so I'm gonna jump in the match with him.
Karma, do you only have 3 people playing with you?
I feel like he muted us.
You don't say.
I can still hear it in the stream, but
I'm gonna bring my little brother.
Jesse, you know you named your title
Watch out,
Scary
Jesse, right above
Scary
you.
Live Stream?
it means it's
Oh.
very scary.
Yo, that's not even fair. Man. Oh my god. Okay.
I was actually gonna jump up there.
I wasn't even.
jumped
No,
out
I'm not
fast.
even trying though, dude. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, nah.
Cause I'm trying to.
Oh, did
see.
he? Oh, he got you.
Okay. Back to the stories. Okay, so
I think I
guess
got a scary
I'll
story.
stay. All right. Well, go
Justin,
ahead.
can I join?
If it's another one like Andres' story that was trash.
No.
No,
Okay.
that was trash.
So, I was
Wait, can I
sleeping
join?
and it was like thunderstorming. And I woke up in the middle of the night, went into my kitchen to get something to drink.
Yeah.
And I found all the cabinets opened. Right? And so I was like, okay, let me just close them. I closed them, I got a drink, and then I went back to my room and I heard like slamming with plates. And just telling you I was home alone.
Give me my blood echo.
So I went back into the kitchen and evidently there was a broken plate and there was also all the cabinets were open again. And then I like got knocked out somehow. And then I woke up and I saw a broken glass on the ground. And then my parents got home the next day. I told them that story, and then they didn't believe me though.
Yeah. No, that's it's pretty tough, man.
This game's so much harder when people are talking, but I have a story. Are you ready for this?
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be the best story. It's gonna top it all, alright?
Alright,
So
go
one
ahead.
night, I was sitting in my room, alright? I was playing a Bloodborne game, and out of nowhere, I heard a cabinet open in the living room. I don't know why
that's
there's
scary.
a cabinet in the living room.
No,
But
go ahead.
when I went in there, and I saw nothing but my reflection in the mirror. And so I went back in the room, shut the door,
Yeah.
and got back on Bloodborne. The end. Boom.
Wait, so you
So
just got
scary.
back in Bloodborne?
Dude, that was so
Yep.
scary. Oh my god.
I know.
That was so
That's
scary.
all
I thought somebody was
I have
gonna
another
eat
one.
me in real life.
I have another one. So this one takes me back again. Okay.
Back, it
This
takes
takes
you
me
back.
back. And you know what? This one was. You know what? I'll tell you this much. It gets weird because I remember it, but I don't remember it. You know what I mean? So this one will have
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
when I was like really little. So this was like trips with my family to Mexico. Now
Yeah.
you already know a lot of crazy stuff happens over there. Like
Oh yeah, I know.
crazy, bro. Like, you know, it's pretty insane. So you know, we were going over there. We were driving. Now
Get in here.
think about it. I'm Hispanic, you know, or Mexican, you know. I have a big family, so we're riding in the truck with like 30 people, right? yeah, and we're riding
Wait, I'm
to
sorry.
Mexico. We're going. It was my grandpa, my grandma, my mom, my aunt, you know, my uncle, you know, cousins, these, you know, whatever, you know what I mean. Everyone was there, and we were going into this house we have over there. We were driving, and over there the roads at night are like so scary. They're like, you know, they're pretty like, you know, pretty crazy. And since like it's half of it is like a middle of nowhere, you know, it gives it that scary vibe. So you know, there's like tumbleweed everywhere. You know, it gives it that, you know, really scary vibe, especially when you're the only car there for like hours. Yeah, it's pretty scary. So you know, we were driving, and we had stopped at this, you know, at this gas station. And it was barely getting night, so you can barely see the sun. You know, it was like, and we were talking to this lady, and we were telling her she was telling us that that ahead there was this this town that got burnt. You know what I mean? So we were asking her for directions. Like, hey, you know, where do we go? And you had to pass through this town, and this town still had like 3-4 buildings that were still operating, but everything else was like burnt. You know what I mean? Everything else was like almost, you know, cut down and everything. And we're like, all right, you know, we'll go. And she was telling us, she was like, yeah, you know, but be careful, you know, this and that. She was telling us, you know, stuff that had happened, that, you know, people, you know, a lot of people died in the houses that got trapped. And we're like, all right, so, you know, we afterwards, you know, we get what we're going to get, you know, we leave, you know, we get in there and we start going. And, you know, we're driving, right? And we're going this town, and we see it, and it's like a ghost town. But, you know, you can see that the places that are operating, You know what I mean? There are people, but not so much. So then to get out of it, you have to go through a lot of houses that are already burnt, and it like looks scary, especially at night. So we're driving, and we started seeing people in the houses, and where the windows are, and we're like, yo, why is there people there? Like this house is like burnt, like, you know what I mean? Like we're seeing people in these houses where you can't stand on them because they're being burnt to a crisp, and there's people like in the room, like in the rooms upstairs, walking, looking at us, and like we're just like, yo, like what's going on? And right when we're about to like leave, there was one house coming up, and there was like, I'll say an old lady, but like she didn't look old, like she looked like probably in her 40s, and she was there sitting in a rocking chair, and she like grinned at us and like waved, and they were like, yo, but like when we looked back, right, from like after we kept going, like no, she wasn't there, there was nobody there, and we were like, yo, like did we just see a ghost, like, this whole town? Like, what was going on, So that was, like, pretty scary. And this happened, like, even though there was, like, a lot of us there, it felt like, yo, like, there's not enough of us. You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty scary. And I have a lot of stories like that, like, going to Mexico and, like, stuff like that, witnessing over there. But that's one of them that I had, that was pretty scary, too. Yeah, that would have to be, pretty scary. Even though I had, like, all my cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody, it was pretty scary.
You had all your cousins.
Yes.
Is that an exaggeration?
No, this was back then when you didn't exist, Aloy, so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is where we had fun, actually, So, yeah, it was a pretty scary time. Hey, Karma,
can I join?
What about me?
Oh, get carried.
Hey, Karma, can I join? Shit, never mind.
Karma, no, please.
There's a lot of people that wants to join. Yo, man. My bad, guys. I'll try to make room for y'all.
Face reveal. Oh, Emily's like, how much more till face reveal?
Much more till
until
face
like
reveal? Gotta make it. Okay,
500.
Nah, that's crazy talk.
No, it's 500 for me.
Oh, 500? Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna do it at 100.
500?
I have 77 subs. Once we reach 100.
Well, Jesus, I don't need a face reveal. I already know what you look like.
Jesse, can
Yeah, I know. You and Margarita, and my cousin, are the ones that know that how I look like. So.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's
I know how you
me,
do
the
that.
cousin.
Alright,
I'm the cousin of the
I'm just trying to parry somebody
anyone else have
Can I
stories?
join,
with
please?
no bullets.
Does anyone else have stories? No one else has a story?
Jesus,
Yeah.
where's my shout out, bro?
Oh, I got you, bro. What's your channel again?
You made my channel.
That's true. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I'll look it up. Alright, so no one else has no, stories? Am I the only one with stories?
Karma, you know my age? That was like a while ago. That was when I was like 5. Right?
Alright, guys, go and go check out Death Takes You. He's right here. Go check him out. Look up Death Takes You. Go check him out. He also live streams.
Got him.
There's a difference. I'm PG. He's not. He's totally rated R. So, at your own risk. At your own risk. All right. All right.
Jesse, you're PG.
He left.
Why
Why
did you
did he-
leave, though?
I think everyone's like lagging out. There's a lot of people leaving. But
Why you bullying me? Why you bullying me? Why you bullying me?
but no one else has stories. Oh my god! No one has stories.
Well,
I want-
you're already lit.
I want someone with stories.
Bro, I'm young. I don't have stories.
Yo, I need a margarito. But oh my god.
This guy's trash. I was jumping. I had no gun. This
All right, hold on.
guy.
Let's see if Frost has any. I'm about to join here.
Me.
Hold on, Frost. I'm trying to join you, man.
When are you gonna play Friday the 13th? Cause mine's done downloading.
Why does everyone keep asking me that, man? Like, chill. I'm trying to do a live stream here.
I know. You can do
No,
different live
no.
streams too.
Okay, let me
I like
get.
drop the bass emote.
Oh shit. Jesse,
Alright.
you know who's on?
Who?
Who do you think?
Who?
Someone you're talking to.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to finish this, but no one else has story. I'm gonna have to end it because no one else has stories. I'm the
I
only
have a
one with stories.
story.
Is it scary?
No.
They don't even say it.
Boy.
Alright, everybody else, if you have stories you wanna know, let me know. I'll invite y'all. Alright, even if it is game chat. So Zero, yo, you wanna join? Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's do it. Yo, I can't join this guy. He wants me to join him. Like, I can't join you, Frost. Join me. I can't join you. I know you're watching my stream.
Can you invite us?
I can't
Let me
invite you
see.
if you're offline and you like, seriously.
I'm not offline though. My stats are now online.
You're not even on.
Alright,
Come on, Frost. I know you're watching back. Come on. You join me, bro. I can't join you.
I'm online.
See, now you're online, but hold on. I'm gonna try to join these guys because I'm pretty sure they. Ah, he keeps inviting me. I can't join you. I can't join this guy, bro. I can't join them, and he keeps inviting me. Like I'm trying to join him, but he won't
Mama,
let
do
me.
you know what I sexually
A man?
potato?
That's. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Wait,
I sexually
please,
identify
Jesse,
myself
now?
as a potato.
Now can I? Just.
Hold on. I'm about to get my boy Zeke. He has some stories, but I'm gonna have to go to game chat. All right. So.
I'm gonna be still
No,
watching.
because
I'm
you
watching,
don't have stories, man. I have to have some people's stories. All right.
I'm watching your stream, so I can just listen to his stories still.
You don't have stories, man. You have your own. I gotta make room for everybody. There's so many people that wants to join. All right, yo, chill.
You don't have stories, man. You have your own. I got to join, all right? You don't have stories, man.
Yo, it keeps echoing there.
I don't know, it's Brutus.
Alright, I'm gonna like. Yo, like, mad love to all y'all, but yo, y'all gotta chill, man. I'm trying to get everyone here as, as possible, man.
I
It's
know you be
PG.
cousin in your streams.
It's PG, man.
I try to watch all your streams, though.
It's
I'm a
PG.
real
PG.
supporter.
I know you are, man.
I could probably too.
Who the keeps making it echo?
It's the guy, I forgot his name.
I don't know, man, but hold on.
It's Brutus. I don't know, I'm
But
not
how
doing
is
that
it
like
me?
this.
I didn't even play watching his live stream, and plus I've had my mic muted. You're not a real supporter, then.
Oh my god.
My god.
Yo. Alright, hold on. This guy has some scary stories he said, so I'm gonna try to see. Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo.
Yo, Aaron, there's so many people that wants to join, and I want to show everyone love, but like, I can't make room for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it was full in there, and I was the only one in there in the end making like only scary stories. So I'm like, I need some scary stories. Yeah, so I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad. Yeah. So yeah, so. All right, hold on. Let me get my boy Frost. If you're still watching, bro, come on, man, join, bro. I can't join you, man. Like legit, I can't join you. You're gonna have to join me, man. I couldn't join you. Yeah, but we're gonna try. I guess he's not gonna join. All right. I guess me, you, since you have a few stories. All right, bro. All right, what you got?
So are we gonna do duos or
Here, I try to invite some people in here. If they join, well, they can listen. If they don't, well, I I hurt me, man. Yo, welcome to the people that are watching. Again, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We're gonna be saying some scary stories. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing.
Adriana, no!
Alright, yo, get out of here. Hold on.
Adriana, go away.
Okay, hold on, Lloyd. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to kick him out, bro. Hold on. Yeah.
it's kind of like. So I gotta wait till tomorrow.
Sorry, Lloyd, I can't, man. I gotta. This guy, he said he has some stories. I have to invite him.
You gotta get the stories in.
Alright, hold on. Here, I'm gonna make Ghost Blood host.
Oh.
Hopefully this guy can join like that. Okay, let's see if he can join like that. Alright. Hopefully. Alright, hopefully, man. Yo, Epic, you got some stories, bro? I don't know if I asked you that already.
You already did.
Alright. You said no.
I don't, yeah.
Alright. Yo, welcome, that people that are watching. Welcome. If you're new, like, subscribe. You know, let me know that you're watching. Comment down. Yo, I'm watching. If you sub, put I subbed and I was, you know, be giving you a shout out. Alright, man, I really want him to join, bro, but I can't join him in like. Here, let me try to join him now. Hold on. No, hold on, let me text him real quick. Cause he really wants to say a story, bro, but like I can't join him, man.
You can't get in?
Yeah, he can't get in. I can't join him. It's like, yo, unless he like joins somebody else and then like I join him, like, maybe. But I told him to reset Fortnite.
Is it Frosted?
I can't. Yeah, I can't. Cause can you invite him?
I don't have him friended.
Oh,
I friended him.
I told him to reset it. Yeah. I told him to reset it if he can, like, if he resets it, then you know, cause I can't, bro, cause I'm in the stream. All right, guys, be patient with us, please, guys. We're trying to get, you know, people in here with stories. Don't leave us,
please.
Yeah, we're trying to get people with stories in here, and we had a full lobby, but nobody really had any, you know, no ammo. You know, no one had no stories. I was like, oh, like. You know, trying to get, you know, people to hype up, and I was the only one saying stories in there, dude. Like Margarito did start, you know, shout out to Margarito. He did start saying some stories, but like I was the only one, like, legit.
Oh, Frost is in our party.
Invite him. Invite him to the party.
I'm gonna friend him. He's in the party. I just friended him.
Here, let me go to party chat real quick. Yo, Frost. Yo, Frost. Yo, yeah, just reset it, bro, cause I can't join you and I can't reset it cause I'm on stream. All right, bro. Yeah. Yeah. All right, bro. All right. Yo, you got any scary stories or what? All right, cool. All right, we're gonna wait for this one. You know, just go to game chat once you get, you know, you can be able to join, cause this guy got some too. All right, that's what's up. All right, bro. Hopefully you can join. Hold on. I'm gonna go to game chat real quick. Alright, hopefully he can join. Hopefully, bro.
I just invited him.
Yeah, I did
Can
too.
do I have permission to spam him?
Dude, I'm not like I don't know why you gotta. Why'd you have to ask me like that, bro? That's creepy. Do I have
Because
permission?
you know him better than I
have
do.
permission to spam him? Like it's so.
You know
creepy.
him long.
What is
You've
like-
known him longer than I do. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, do what you want to do, bro. I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
I'm a spammer.
He's gonna come back. Hey, don't spam me.
He's gonna be triggered. I sent him at least 20. At least.
He'll be like triggered.
Triggered!
Yeah, I sent him one too. I'm trying to get him in here. Alright, I guess this is gonna be the last group that we're gonna do once we're done with our stories. We're gonna be ending the stream, guys, because we don't have a lot of stories. We had enough, enough people. Everyone has stories. We can make this like 2-3 hours, but we. But we're good though. We're good though. We're just getting a fresh start. He said he has a story. He says he has a story, so just give him
I
a try.
actually have a couple of a lechuga. Or a couple
Oh,
of lechuga stories.
lechuga.
Yeah.
Or chupacabra.
Or no, wait, is it lechuga or no? Not
Chupacabra?
lechuga. That's lettuce.
Yeah.
Lechuzas.
Oh yeah, the witches. Yeah. Okay. Hey, talking about that, I have one, bro. But I'm gonna wait till this guy comes here. I have a few actually. Talking about that, dude, it was freaking crazy. Now let me tell you. Okay, so to all my viewers watching right now, if you don't know what a lechuza is, okay, let me just tell you. This is a Mexican term. A lechuza is another word for a witch. All right, so they're the witches that turn into birds and stuff. That's how we see them. They're big birds.
Owls.
So yeah, or owls or whatever the heck. Dude, no, one Halloween, dude, and we saw a lechuza like outside, but it was a big ass fucking. It was a big bird. My bad, cousin.
A lechuza? Is
Yeah.
that how you say it?
Let me see if I can join him. If I can join
Lechuza.
him. If I can join him, I'll. Yo,
Lechuza.
can one of y'all join him and then y'all invite me?
I'm trying to.
I don't know who we're trying to join.
Frost.
Yeah.
I don't know Frost.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I'll just like be here. I'll salute y'all away.
Alright, since he has one story, I guess I'm gonna go and for him to say him story. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to party chat then. Hey, yo, dude. So, it won't let us join you, man. So, like, dang. But do you want to say a story out through here?
Spams? Frost.
Well, if you want to say the story through here, bro, we do it. You know what I mean? We'll do this right here. We're trying to join. Try to get you joined, but yeah. All right, bro. Well, you got a story. Let us know. If we're ready. All right. Yeah. Since you can't join. If you, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do at that point. I would have been like, yo, I'm out. Oh, nice. Yo, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh my god, this is getting so true.
Yeah. No, that reminds me of one. It was I was with one of my oldest cousins. You know, we were watching his mom's house. We were there home alone, and this was like we used to live in a bad neighborhood. You know, back in the day. You know where we were. Um, so we were there one night, and it was when was it? I can't even tell how old I was anymore. That's how long it was ago. But we were there. We were just chilling, and we were just talking. Playing video games. And we heard knocking on the door. We go, and it was this lady, and she was telling us, hey, I'm a family member, and like we kind of recognized her, like, but I didn't know her as much, but they did. And they were like, oh, hey, how you doing? They were like, hey, we talked to her, we shook her hand and everything, like we were talking to her, and she was saying that, oh, she wanted to come and see how the family was doing and wanted to see if we were okay. We're like, no, yeah, we're good. She was like, where's everyone else? We're like, oh, well, everyone's not here. Everyone went to a funeral. Everyone has gone to to a funeral, but we didn't go. She was like, oh, okay, she said, I want you know hugs and kisses to everybody. We're like, yeah, yeah. We sat there. We sat there for a good 15 minutes talking to her. She was like, all right, Then afterwards, she's like, hey, well, I'm gonna get going. We're like, all right, well, we told her we love you. Hope we see you again. Keep in mind this is like a family member. We had, so we're like, all right. So then, everyone gets back and it's like late. We're like, hey, this person came. We're like, hey, our aunt came, and they were like, who? And we're like, oh, it was my aunt Martha or Marta. That's what we used to call her. And they were like, oh, they looked at us. We're like, yeah, she came. Or they looked at us and they were like, she was the lady we went to the funeral to go see. She died. And we're like, what? She was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, this is crazy because we talked to her. Like, what do you mean she's dead? Like, we had a conversation with her, like we shook her hand and everything. Like, we gave her hugs. She was like talking to us, you know what I mean? But yeah, she would, yeah, they said that she was she said she had passed away and then they went to her funeral. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. So that was, yeah, that was a moment that was like, yo, that was like, it's creepy, like, So, yeah.
Just watching YouTube.
Yo, your parents telling you what are you doing? But yeah, that was a pretty scary moment. Well, one of them that I went through, stuff like that. But yeah. All right.
Can you tell me La Chucha? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah. No. Those. I'm gonna wait for that. All right. I will Frost. I'm gonna go to game chat though. But thank you for coming in and saying your story. I really appreciate it. It was pretty good.
I'm going game.
I'm gonna go back because this guy has a story, so I'm gonna go to game chat. All right, man. Again, guys, if you have stories y'all want to know, let me know. We can, say your story. All right, bro. We're back. All right, so say your story.
My lechuza?
Yeah, your lechuza. Yo, because I'm interested, bro. I'm interested because I never heard no one else like say something about that, so I'm like really like intrigued, bro.
It's funny what I called it. Oh,
there's people over here.
Oh, all right. Well, I have a med pack.
That's fine. I'm not really caring about the game. I just care about the story.
All right. Well, sorry if I go like real silent.
Yeah, I know. I get it. You're trying to concentrate.
Yeah. I don't really have that much materials either.
I know. I ran out.
Oh.
Rushing.
Alright, but anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
But let's choose that story.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so pretty much it was like after, pretty much me and a couple other coworkers, we get off of work and we're just, you know, chilling. We decided to go to a, haunted park. Because, you know, that's how dumb we were. Went to a haunted park at like 9 o'clock at night. And, prior to us going, there has
Hey,
been...
hold on. That's what's crazy though. I was just telling my buddy earlier. I was like, why when we're like with our cousins, right, or we're with our friends, we do stupid stuff like that. You know, like going to cemetery. You know, freaking trespassing. You know what I mean? And then that's when like the scary stuff happens to you. You know, because like you're just looking for trouble. You know what I mean? You know. So yeah. So I get that. All right, go ahead.
It's kind of just like one of those. Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, basically, it's like, I got nothing to do, I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, so it was me, my buddy Marco, my buddy Tyler, and then my buddy Brian. And I drive over to a different park to meet up with them, because originally I was going to
Nah, you good, bro, you good. This show's gonna get good, guys. Yo, thank you for the people that are patient. Thank you very much. People that we
okay,
lost.
y'all can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright,
Yeah.
my bad. Well,
No, you good?
anyway, so pretty much, we were all supposed to go to a park to originally play football after work, which, you know, doesn't seem bad. It's like, oh, okay, let's go play some football. So, I get there, and it's pretty much like whenever everybody was starting to, get tired and want to go home and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. And, basically what had happened is whenever I got there, all of a sudden the idea of, hey, let's go, to Tyler's haunted park. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, he lives nearby a haunted park. And I'm like, oh. Like, I was hesitant at first. I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, dude, it'll be fun. Come on. And I'm like, alright, whatever.
That's
I'm
the
not driving
line.
there.
That's the line that gets us all like, dude, come on, it'll be fun. Let's go. And be like, alright, let's go. You know, that's
Alright,
always
let's
the
go.
line. Yeah.
Alright, and then, basically, after, oh man, okay, I'm not even gonna bother. Pretty much what had happened in that situation was I told them that I didn't want to drive over there because they drive super fast, and I got a Chrysler 300 compared to all their cars. It's just like, I ain't trying to get left behind, fam. So,
So this was recent.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was very recent.
Oh, okay. Alright, I continue with your story, man.
Oh man, I knocked that guy for 54 health. Anyway, so I pretty much asked Brian, like, hey, can I hitchhike with you? And he's like, yeah, bro, I got you. And whenever me and him, or whenever I get into his car, he's got a Mustang, so it kind of like squeezes at my feet a little bit, cause bro, I'm 6'3" in a Mustang.
Yeah.
That'll make sense. Anyway. My bad.
Yeah,
my
I know.
bad.
I
I'm
got
like-
us concentrated too.
I just thanked someone. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna die. Anyway.
Yeah, me too, don't worry.
Yeah, I died. Alright, so I hitchhike with Brian, we all go to the haunted park, and we're just chilling because Marco took his truck.
Yeah.
And Brian
I'll cut off again. Again, guys, sorry for that. Sorry for the people that are patient. Thank you very much. All right, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Alright, my bad, man. But,
You're good, man.
pretty much, we all go there, and then me and Brian end up going to, Marco's truck, and
Yeah.
we just sit in the back, chilling, talking scary stories since, out of all topics, we decided to talk about scary stories, and, Tyler started bringing up some scary stories from that park that we sat at. Like, oh, there was a Ouija board incident, over, at this one tree, and it was just the most creepiest tree. Like, basically the park, it had like a rundown swing, a metal slide, and like, that was it. And there was one tree in the middle that was like dead and like crunched over and everything. Like, it looked creepy. Then like pretty much surrounding it, it was just like alive. So I'm like, oh, okay, great place to park. But
Yeah.
we started talking about scary stories. A Ouija board incident happened by that tree where he said that he witnessed people cutting open their hands and sewing
Yo,
them together to
what?
perform a ritual to
That's
summon
some
a
crazy next level witchcraft, bro. Like,
yeah, I know. And I didn't really want to hear the rest of that story, so we started
yeah,
talking about more incidents. Like, we come across my buddy Marco. He went to Guatemala and found an abandoned church where he saw hoof prints and actual like hooves from underneath a door.
yeah,
And instantly in my mind, I'm like, oh god, it's one of those nights. So it's my turn. So I start talking about lechuzas and my incident
Yeah.
with a lechuza, which was I went with my mom's friend because he invited me to go hunting with him. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I get to go you shoot stuff. Never shot a gun. Never even held a gun, and we didn't even shoot off one bullet because as we were driving down, it was like in the middle of the night, and we go
Yeah.
down this back way. I don't even remember where. It was like a back way. We were in his truck, and we get caught on something. As we're going, like, it wasn't one of those like, oh, we went in a hole. It was like dry sand, and you know how tires are in dry sand.
yeah,
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was like, yo, something's caught up in something because these tires are not moving. So we go out and we see that it's just hair, like globs of hair on his tires. So me and him were trying to pull it all off, and I was the first one to realize it. I'm like, this looks like a woman's hair.
yeah,
Because it wasn't like as rough as hogs. And you know, hogs don't normally have like foot long strands of hair. They
yeah.
pretty short. I'm thinking in my head, okay, there's no animal that I'm aware of in Florida that has hair over a foot long.
Yeah, yeah.
And these things were like, it was like, if I can go back there, which I don't, I can pretty much pick up like the hair and it can completely cover up my fist.
Yo.
Like, it was a lot. And then I'm like telling him, like, did we run over someone? And he's like, no, not that I'm aware of, or otherwise we would have like felt a a speed bump kind of feeling, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I'm checking back and I'm looking, making sure that there was nothing, and then there's just this Lechuza looking at me, and I can tell because okay, the little back way that we were on, it was like a little narrow path. It was like 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
The Lechuza was in the middle, and it had its wings spread out, and it was touching trees. And I was looking at it, and it was looking at me, and I heard this like faint, like this demonic laugh.
Yeah.
And I just kept looking at it, and I remember going for my little pocket knife that wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
But I was
honestly,
14.
Yeah, at 14. I mean, going against like I was saying, like, because I believe in that stuff. I believe in like in witchcraft. I believe in stuff like that. I believe, since there's good, there's also evil. Now, yeah, like with something like that, with a Lechuza, going with it with a pocket knife isn't gonna do much. I mean, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, continue.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop off,
much.
but I'm gonna keep watching the stream, okay?
All right, bro. Yo, thanks for coming, bro. Hanging out, or whatever. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Peace.
Alright, later, man. But anyway, so I'm in the middle of that little narrow hall. I was gonna say hallway. That little narrow back way. I'm gonna call it that. Staring it down, and as I'm going for my pocket knife, all I hear from behind me is like a scream, like the guy screaming. And I turn around and I see that his hand was cut by something. Like it looked like claw marks. And I turn to him, and then I'm already freaked out. So I turn back to Lechuza. All I hear is, and it's gone.
Yo.
It's.
It just flew away.
No.
Like.
No, like if like you fly through trees, you can kind of see the trees moving.
Yeah.
There was nothing, and I mean
Just like,
nothing.
so it just
at
like
all.
disappeared,
And
like nothing like that.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yo,
And
that's
I go over to him and I ask him. His name's Billy. I ask him like, "Yo, Billy, are you okay?" He's like, "Dude, I don't know what happened, but we need to get out of here right now." And I'm like, "But what about the tires?" He's like, "You know what? I don't even care if they're shredded to pieces once I get home. We need to get out of here." So I hop in his truck, and he's like, "Here, if anything comes at us that you don't know is safe, empty this magazine into it." And he hands me his little pistol.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Alright, I got you." And so we're driving, and we just floor it to anywhere. Just pretty much flooring it straight, getting away from that little area, and we end up making it home. And like he goes to drop me off, and I make sure that. And we end up making it home. And, oh, that's an echo.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, that's gonna.
The echo, man. All right, yo, my bad, bro. For you just probably. All right, go ahead, bro.
All right. Well, I end up heading home,
Yeah.
and on my front doorstep, I see this big feather, like this. Like,
Yeah.
I know what bird feathers are. Like, I know, like, mostly bird feathers are like all wonky and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
they're not even. I don't know what they're called, but the little. Not the stem of the feather, but the little things that come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever you find a bird feather, it's usually like not even straight or anything. It's just all wonky and everything.
Yeah.
I go up and it's like perfect, but it's about like the size, like from my fingertip
Mhm.
to the like my elbow, like just about
Yo.
touching it. I get so scared. I run inside. I go into my room. I turn on the light, and I just like literally crawl underneath my blanket.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the story continues on till like late that night. Like whenever I try to forget about it, like I went underneath my blanket for like an hour. Then I came out, you know, said
Yeah.
hi to my mom. I didn't tell her the story. Never did. Never will.
Yeah.
I don't think Billy ever told my mom the story either.
Yeah.
But
No, in
what's
that
up?
in that situation, you know, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't tell nobody in the situation either. Just be have that fear of that, you know, them saying, hey, you know, say something, and you know, cause there was a story, and this story, my mom had told me, this story, or I think it was my dad, you know, at the time where me and him actually had, you know, talked. There was this, there was this man, and it was in Mexico. There was this man, and he, you know, one night he went walking in the woods. You know, he went, you know, he was exploring, and they, he comes across, you know, people in the woods. You know, and there was a fire and stuff. You know, he comes across them, and you know, it's like a bonfire, right? You know, there's people there. You know, they're like you know, kind of like around it. You know, celebrating. He closer he gets, he sees that they're naked women, you know, dancing to the fire, and you know, he's there, he's watching. You know, he gets kind of freaked out what he's seeing. You know, he sees these naked women. There's a whole bunch of them dancing, laughing. You know, to the fire. You know what I mean? So you know, the guy he goes home. He leaves. You know, he's like, fuck that. You know, I guess one of the ladies actually saw him and you know put a curse on him again. It was like a lechuza, and he started getting sick. You know, that whole week, you know, he started getting sick. Um, you know, he started throwing up balls of hair and stuff like that. And you know, he just got sick, and they brought a man, and I don't know if you ever heard about him. If you know about lechuzas, you know this is there's somebody that that's a lechuza hunter. You know what I mean? Like they, you know, they handle them.
Yeah, witch hunter.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, witch hunters and stuff like that, you know. So they called one of the guys and they said, okay, you know, you know, he saw the guy how he was sick, how he was throwing up balls of hair, and you know how you know stuff like that. He was sick. The man was throwing up. He was skinny. He wasn't, and he said, okay, you know, we're gonna basically perform an exorcism, but it's not gonna be easy because they're gonna target everybody. So they said, look, if you can't pray, if you can't, you know, and do this and that, you know, you can't. If you're gonna get distracted and scared easily, you better leave before we do anything, because if you like stop praying and stuff like that, it's gonna latch onto you. So they're like, all right, you know, the people that wanted to leave, they left. The people stayed, and they start doing this. And you know, the guys, you know, he's doing his work, he's doing all this work in the guy, and that's when a whole bunch of birds start like, you know, hitting the house. You know, they start, you know, trying to, and like lechuzas come and they try like basically to stop this guy and get everyone scared. You know, he's telling everybody, yo, don't stop praying. Whatever you do, don't stop praying. You know, just keep going. And you know, the man, in the end, he does he does heal the guy. You know, and he ends up being right. You know, he ends up, you know, getting well. And but you know, people that had, you know, said the story about that they're saying that it was a horrifying night, that you know there was people laughing, trying throwing rocks at the windows, trying to basically, you know, distract them and trying to get inside and stop the man. So it was like, you know, so I have a lot of stories about that too, you know, about lechuzas and stuff like that. There was a lot, and I have a lot that, you know, my parents had told me, you know, about stuff like that. And it's, which is ironic, it all takes place in Mexico. So it's like I'm saying, like there's a lot of the crazy stuff that happens over there. But yeah, lechuzas, you know, that's, I have a one encounter, and this one, it wasn't like scary, but like I knew it was a lechuza when I saw it. Now this was, um, I think this was 2 years ago. It was on a Halloween, and this was Halloween night. You know, like so it was still daytime though, but this was Halloween. You know, you know exactly the day. And ironic, you know, it's you know, it's October, so this was like 2 years ago, and I was upstairs, you know, my aunt, and we're just talking, and we see this big bird, and I mean this is a big, big ass bird. Excuse my language, and the bird is just looking right up. And now, keep in mind, and now I live in the suburbs, bro. There's no birds like that. You know what I mean? So to see a big bird, this bird looks like an ostrich, bro, but it's not an ostrich. You know what I mean? Like, I know what an ostrich look. No, like, it's a big bird. Like, and it was there just walking around the house looking like at us. You know what I mean? It was just there for, I believe, like the whole night. And that whole night, like, even afterwards, like, yeah, we went out or whatever, like, but we, like, the bird still, like, kind of looked at us, and it was there. Even when we got home from trick-or-treating, it was still there. So we went home, we're, like, just looking at it from the outside. We're like, yo, like, why is this bird still here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when my aunt's like, yo, why did that say lechuza? And we're like, yo, like, don't even say that, because if it is, like, yo, like, you know how, like, that's not something to be playing around with, you know what I mean? And, that whole night, just, crazy stuff started happening around the house, like, you hear, we were hearing noises. Now, there's like, my grandpa's mother, we believe that she was, like, a witch, so that's what we believe. And since we're not good terms with them, that's what we think that it was, kind of like, so, like, at the time, we were having, like, a lot of, stuff like that. So, yeah, at the time it was pretty scary, just stuff like that witnessing. So yeah, like, there's a lot of stories like that I have. I'll be saving them though for, like, another day. But yeah, like I said, story like that, that's something not to play around with. Like, when you witness something like that and you're in it, it's pretty scary. Pretty serious situation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It can give you the chills.
It really
like,
can. And it's like, and for other people to understand, it's not us, like, being scared, like, be like, oh, like, you're a bitch, whatever. No, it's more like, like, when you're in that situation, like, you feel, what they're capable of without them doing, you know what I mean? Like, you get that chill in your spine, even
if you're not scared, you're gonna die, because you're gonna be too stupid enough to, like, go up and test their power.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but again, like I say, it's pretty scary, but, something that, I would never mess with. If I see it again, I'm like, yo, no, I'm good. I'll be like, nah, I'm good, but yeah.
Yeah, like, like, later that night, whenever, like, after I encountered the lechuza, and, my mind gets away from it, I go out, with
Brooke.
my mom, watch movies.
Yeah.
And everything, get my mind off of everything. And I go back into my room and close the door, lock it, because I've always been used to locking my door, because I'd have little ones always try to run into my room. So like, out of nowhere, I just hear, like, this pecking at my window. So, out of curiosity, I don't even remember the lechuza, and there was something inside of me that was telling me, don't do it, like, just don't.
Yeah.
And like, curiosity got the best of me, and I go up to my window, and I, like, start to peer out of it. And wait, I'll tell you the rest once the match
go ahead.
Because it's creepy.
Yeah, I'm getting into it, bro. I'm telling you, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting, guys. Whoever's watching, yo, thank you for still watching. But hey, Brooke, we'll see. Oh, baby, would you talk to me?
I heard that.
Oh,
and I think all your stream heard it too.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, dang. Alright.
Alright,
go ahead.
Let's go to Shifty.
Alright.
But whenever I went to go peer out the window, I just see this lechuza death staring me.
Yeah.
And out of fear, I froze and I just kept staring back at him or her, I don't know. And
Yeah.
like I can, like, you know that moment whenever it's just like, whenever your feet feel like they're so heavy you can't move them.
Yeah.
I pretty much got that feeling, and I legit couldn't move. And anytime that I tried, it was just like,
Yeah.
it was just like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I mean, in that same situation, you know, I would have been, you know, the same way. I would have know, like, what to do. Basically, like, confused. I would have been, like, in a confused state, you know, like, I'd have been like.
But yeah, I killed someone, but I died. Anyway, yeah, careful, they're right there. Nice. Alright, but, like, I just kept hearing, like, a constant whisper of, like, watch your back, watch your back. And,
Yeah.
like, I don't know what broke, but there was just something that made me turn around, and it felt like it launched itself at me. I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
something, like, launched itself, and it knocked me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened, like, I got really scared to the point where I just ended up running to my mom's room. Granted, I was 14 at the time.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, no,
And
like for us guys, I guess most of the majority of us, at least, like being 14 and scared to the point where you have to run to your mom's house is when you like to your mom's room, and that's when you know you're kind of like scared, you know, because like around that time is where we're all think like, you know, us guys like we like, yeah, man, we're men, you know what I mean? So
we're big and bad, you know?
yeah, so like
Yeah.
at that time to break a 14-year-old like that, that's when you know it's like, yo, it's like real fear, you know, showing. Um, so yeah, like I get that a lot, you know, like I said, there was times, you know, moments in my life where I'm like, you know, like at that time, like I have like a tough guy persona, but then like something will happen like that, you know, like an example, like that would happen, I would have been scared, you know, I would have definitely like probably cried, like legit, and I'm not a crier, you know, like everyone knows this, I'm not a crier, but like I would have probably cried, I would have been like, yo, like this is not, it's too
I
much.
mean, if you get scared enough, ooh, you're gonna cry a storm.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't even care. Like
anyway,
I wouldn't care. Like anyone can laugh at me or whatever. But like when you win something like that, yo, that's like, you know what I mean? Like that's
well,
scary. Cause and then
after that,
yeah, go ahead. Okay. Now go ahead.
I was just about to say, well, after that whole incident, I ended up going to my priest, and he ended up doing an exorcism just to be safe. There was no demon or anything.
Yeah, but like just to
From
kind
what
of
he told me, that there was
like cleanse you. You know what I mean? You can be cleansed. So yeah.
yeah, and there was no curse either because he did both prayers and nothing happened. So but basically, like after that night, I couldn't ever like shake my mind off of things because of that. And anytime that I did, it was just like it would all come back.
Yeah.
And I always hated that feeling.
Yeah, I
So
know. Like yeah, like my theory would be like they do that and they feed off your fear. You know what I mean? Uh, like for me, like I believe in God, so I believe, you know, in higher power, you know, obviously. So like for me,
yeah,
it's like, you know, like it comforts me knowing that, hey, like this is my God, you know, my God's I trust my God. My God's powerful, more than all of this, you know, even more than evil. But at the same time, it like it makes you think, it's like, hey, like this is kind of why you need to be close with Him, because if you're not, you know, like you can't prevent stuff like this, you know what I mean? So it just makes you think like, yo, like you know, there's a lot of people that say, hey, you know, God's not real and this and that. But if he's not, then where's all this evil coming from? You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like I said, there's evil, there's good as evil. You know, it's like a cycle that never ends, really. But yeah, no, that's pretty
But
scary.
anyway, then whatchamacallit happened. I ended up how do you say it? I ended up going to a I was about to say convention, but no, I went out of basically the county to go to a trip at FGCU at Gulf Coast University, a big university, to pretty much go study.
Yeah.
And I ended up seeing a La Chusa there, and
Oh, wow.
it freaked me out because
Like you thought that you were over with it, like, you know what I mean, like.
yeah.
Yeah. No, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Why?
There's people over here.
You starting fights?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, I'm coming. Oh
Yeah,
man.
he got me. He got the best of me. They both
Oh.
did. I didn't even know they were here. I
man.
thought you were like near me too. They got me. I'm dead. But
Oh, oh man, I hate people
yeah.
that are like that.
Yeah. But
alright, I'm
yeah,
gonna try
like,
to ace this. You
yeah.
tell yours.
Alright, like, my theory is that, like I said, they don't, like, probably, like, yeah, like, you know, they put curses and stuff like that, but again, like, I think they, like I said, they like to feed off your fear, and I don't believe they truly leave you alone, because they're like, hey, like, I guess they need that, you know? I think they used a rift to go, dude. I had a rift to go. But yeah, you know,
Did they?
that's, yeah, I heard the thing. Yeah, I had a rift to go.
Oh.
Yeah, they took it. I had a rift to go. But yeah, no, that's you know, that's pretty scary, you know, just thinking about that, you know, it's just makes you think like, hey, like sometimes it's better kind of to be afraid than to act tough, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But whatchamacallit, I ended up seeing one that like it was a week period that I pretty much stayed there.
Yeah.
And whenever I did, that just eerie feeling, if like an owl followed me. Anytime that we went somewhere off campus, like there was an owl there. And anytime that I would fall asleep, we had like a little ledge, and my roommate would tell me like, dude, there's an owl on the ledge. I'm like, oh, like it was a bad feeling. And then I hear like campus news over the morning announcements that a kid got injured on school grounds, and to me, I like instantly just like got scared and
Yeah,
decided to ask if I could leave early, so that way I could be like, I try to make some excuse like, hey, can I leave early? My mother is sick and I need to make sure she's okay. And they're like, unless we get a call from your parents, we can't let you leave, because I drove there. I'm like, oh man. So like I had to stay there the entire time. It wasn't fun. It wasn't
Yeah.
pleasant knowing that, like, that feeling of lechuza was there. So after I left, I ended up going back to the priest to ask him like, hey, what if like a lechuza follows you? Like, not in a bad way, just follows you. Like, well, there's not much that I can do, but it's more of a of a problem that will be sorted in due time. And I'm like, okay, so like that day, I ended up just heading home with that eerie feeling still. And like I'm starting to get used to it. Like that's how much it's happened. Like I've gotten used to that eerie feeling to the point where like I didn't really think of it too much. So basically like at the end of the day I ended up finding a dead owl. So I was thinking in my head like, was the curse lifted? Did something happen? Like I didn't know, and I didn't really care too much to want to know. So, yeah, and then as far as today, nothing has happened. No eerie feeling, no lechusa, or not even an owl to me has been seen. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty tough, man. You know, going through something like that, you know, I mean, I would have definitely been shitting myself. Like, legit, you know, like, yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. That's a really scary situation, you know, but, yeah, it's probably that, like you said, it's all, like, be done through time, you know, like I said, you know, I mean, you know, if I'm guessing you're religious, you know what I mean, so, yeah, like, you know, God, you know, due time, you know, he does his work, you know. All right, hold on. Let me go to the lobby. Okay. Oh, whoa, this is good, guys. This is getting really good. You know, this is stories. Oh my God, this is something. You know, seriously, I'm having a blast right now. Oh my God, pretty scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna be a little scared tonight. But yeah, man, no, really, here's here. Oh, he's still loading in. All right, he's still loading in, guys. You know what I mean?
Scout streaming.
But yeah, no, that's really tough, man. Like I said, you know, it's, you know, going through something like that, it's to me it would be like traumatizing, you know.
Yeah, well, it's not the worst thing that's happened to me before.
Yeah, no, that's
like,
true.
okay, Luchusa is pretty scary, but I've had, an actual demon present himself to me, and...
Do tell.
Yeah, well, here's how the story goes.
Alright.
I was 8 years old, and I go to my mom's house, which was a little beat-up trailer in the middle of town. Like, it was local, around people, everything. And out of curiosity, something happened. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll wait till he can hear me, so that way, yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys, this is actually gonna be the last story of the night. You know, it is getting kind of late. You know what I mean? Some people are busy. Oh, it's only 9, but you know, still, you know, we're going for a while.
Alright,
let's go.
We're back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was 8, and I was in my mom's house. My mom had my sister, or my 2 sisters living with us because they were like finishing their last year of high school. So, whatchamacallit, my sister had her kid, his name is Jacob, and he was sleeping in the kids' room while my sisters were sleeping in their room, sharing a bed. I was on the couch. And, and I'm just chilling, sleeping. And basically what had happened was one night, my little nephew, Jacob, 2 years old, wakes up with a black eye and scratch marks all over the wall.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking him concerned. Did anybody come in or anything that you didn't know? He's like, no, I don't know what happened. It just kind of happened. And I'm like, oh, like, like I really didn't know what to say. So,
Yeah.
I started just being nosy, and I go online. By the way, they're following me. I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, come over here. I have a gun.
I can't go into that house because it's not loaded. But anyway, so my little nephew, black eye, the bad one. I end up, yeah, watch out. They're at the house across the street. Pretty much, I go into my sister's room whenever they're not there, being nosy, and I find this like little, you know, those like hidden doors that you could push in, that's like hidden into the wall, and you can easily like just rar.
Oh.
Yeah, I had 12 health with a pickaxe.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's really interesting, guys. Seriously.
Whatchamacallit? Once I go like into my sister's room and I open up like the little secret door.
Yeah.
I see one of those like recorders that you could put like little, not VHS tapes, but little small ones.
Mhm.
I don't really know what they're called anymore.
Cassettes?
But yeah, like, yeah, cassette player, and it had a microphone attachment. Now, me being an 8-year-old kid, I had like a little piano with a little microphone, yeah, garbage. But I take the microphone off of that and put it onto the cassette player, and I go into the room, and I just got finished watching Ghost Hunters or something like that, and I sit in the middle of the room and I start asking random questions. Now, keep in mind, 8 years old, middle of the room where my nephew was attacked, and start asking questions, playing back the cassette, and then like hearing these like low groans anytime that I asked a question. Like it wasn't an answer, but it was like a low groan, and I kind of get scared, but keep going, and
yeah.
like I asked like one question, like, "Are you here?" And I just hear this loud yes, not off of the cassette, but off like real life in this dimension.
Yeah.
And whenever I heard it, I get so scared I turn around, and this dark, demonic-looking figure stares down at me with red eyes, small horns, wings. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, I was an 8-year-old kid looked up into a demon's eyes, and I screamed. I screamed so loud, and like he took a couple steps towards me and then vanished.
Yeah.
And I don't really know how to describe what I saw, but what I saw was a nightmare coming to real life.
Yeah.
And creating more nightmares.
No, yeah, that's pretty scary, man. You know, just witnessing that, especially as a little kid. You know, witnessing that's something, that's pretty scary and traumatizing. Especially like I said, like like demons, stuff like that. They use like the advantage of our fears against us. You know what I mean?
They let our eyes deceive us.
Yeah.
Our
So
eyes are deceiving, but as
like,
long as our mind is with God, we
yeah, like we should.
cannot see them, hear them, or be with them. That's
Yeah.
why in my religious state, I may not go to church all that often, but I am close to God,
Yeah, you know.
to my knowledge.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's always good to be close with God. If you're not religious, some viewers, if you're not religious, I'm not trying to put religion out there on you, but you know, like people that are, you know, it's always good to be with God, you know, just in case stuff like this happens to you. Man, that's tough, you know, just going through something like that. You know, I couldn't imagine going through something like that. So, yeah, that's pretty tough, you know.
Hey, you're telling me.
Yeah, you know, I've gone through some stuff like that that are like, you know, similar, you know, not to the point where I'll say I saw, you know, a demon, but you know, I've seen some stuff that's like, yo, it's pretty scary. But yeah, that's all the time we have though, guys. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Tomorrow we'll probably do this again. Maybe we'll have, you know, continue more of your stories, man. Yo, thank you for, like, seriously, man, thank you for coming out here on the stream.
Oh, no problem, man. Alright,
thank
well,
you for,
catch y'all later.
Alright, let me end this, you know, stream. Alright, guys, like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next, you know, see you until the next one, guys. Peace.